Welcome to this episode of Surviving Thanksgiving. Here we're going to go over how Gen Z can connect with their boomer family. So put down your emotional support vape pen and let's get to it. The first great conversation topic we're going to go into is politics. Some would say to shy away from politics, but especially in a gathering where we have older generations, including boomers, we want to involve them in conversation, and they love talking about politics. So typically I would start off with just bringing up President Trump. He is a great conversation piece. So you can start with something like, what are your thoughts on the former President Trump? It's as easy as that. Let's talk babies. Who doesn't love talking about babies? Chances are there's going to be several babies at your Thanksgiving gathering, specifically as it pertains to abortion. Many states have been enacting laws that are taking away women's rights, and Thanksgiving is the perfect opportunity to bring it up. Discuss your thoughts on abortion, especially if you're male, and especially if you have many opinionated elder males in the room. Ask them their thoughts on it, because there's nothing better than hearing old men discuss women's rights. Who doesn't like discussing war and conflict at family gatherings, right? But in years past, there was always a risk that somebody at the table would have a family member that was involved in Iraq or Afghanistan. Not so anymore. So we've got a great conflict going on right now that there's virtually no chance that you have a family member involved in. So bring up the Israel-Palestine conflict. This will make for some great conversation starters. Many of the older generation remember this 1972 Munich Olympics, where some oppressed Palestinians enjoyed the Olympic Games with some Israeli athletes. This will make for some great conversation that will sure to drag on through the night. Last but not least, I would recommend that you bring up religion. We have to remember that the older generations are still religious. So we need to take every opportunity we can to explain why the dogmas and traditions and why the dogmas and traditions that they follow are wrong, and the religions themselves, how fallacious they are. And after that, we can introduce them to new philosophies that have come along that are far superior to the old tired religions of our ancestors. I hope these tips were helpful and make for some amazing Thanksgiving conversations. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I would love to hear the feedback on how your Thanksgiving went based on utilizing these conversation topics.